Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Fable 2 once again. In the last episode, we went to look for Garth, but he got by Lucian's men, and we went and spent 1,000 gold to find out where Lucian's diary is, and I would like to make that money back. So we're doing a little bounty hunting, killing some hobs over an oak field for the guard, who will then pay us, hopefully enough to make up for what I spent. I do need some money to buy an actual house, so I can rent that out and get a shitload of passive income going on, so that I don't ever have to worry about running out of money again. And then by the time I go to record this again, I should be filthy stinking rich. So I'd be able to buy whatever equipment I want or need. Now there are hobs near the watermill. What are you barking about, dog? Diggy spot? Dig, dig, dig 'em ups. What you digging? Dig, dig, dig now. Start the dig, dig. Where are the diggies? You ain't doing no dig digs. Okay, now he's doing the dig digs. There we go, digging up little bits of air that ain't even on the ground. Yeah, we found something buried in thin air. 200 gold. That is definitely worth getting. Anyway, hobs in the watermill. And I'm pretty sure this is the watermill right here, but the trail was leading me somewhere else. Yep, here we are. This is where the hobs is. I'll take care of that. The guard doesn't like me pulling my weapon out to help him here. Oh, there goes one hob. He just dived clean off of there. I can now afford physique. I see that hob down there scurrying about. Stop your running. There we go. 3 more hobs left to kill. Where might they be? There's one. There you go. Right over the railing. And I come around here and I poke you in the face. Poke him in the face. Poked him in the face. 2 left. Where are they at? Where are the damn hobs? Inside, maybe? Yep, there we go. Hob found. Ow. He hit me. He smacked me good. Stop doing that. And you, sir, are done. Another hob dead. Just 1 left. There he is, walking around on stilts. Bang, bang. And there you go. I'ma break your stuff, boy. You ain't got no stilts left. You ain't got no life left. Hell yeah. Job complete. And real quick like, we got some experience. Some brutal styles, we ain't getting that just yet. Chain attacks would be real nice to have, but physique, yes. And we ain't got quite enough to level up the toughness right now. But we can do some accuracy. Makes more damage happen when we shoot the guys. And we ain't got enough for leveling up the spell. Not yet. Anyway, Hobbs is dead. Back to Bowerstone Market, the town square. We go grab our reward from the guard. And then we go and we'll have money. We'll have the money we didn't have before, but it might not even make up for what I spent to get the diary map, and things just be whack, yo. There you are, guard.
Thank you, citizen. You deserve this.
Oh, do I now? What do I deserve? A fistful of money? 750 gold. That ain't bad. Not quite what I spent, but if you add the 200 I found, that means I come up just short of regaining what I spent. And there's a gargoyle talking shit at me. And you know, I think he might be in this locked door right here. Or is he? Or is he up on a building somewhere? You just gotta keep your eyes out. You gotta listen for them talking all that nonsense. I think I faintly hear one over in this direction. Yep, there we go. I see you down there. Don't panic, anybody. I'm just pulling out my gun to shoot at that. That's one gargoyle shot. Gargoyle map. This ancient scroll found among the rubble of the stone gargoyle you destroyed. It contains the following words. Ah, you think you're right smart arse, don't ya? Well, you'll never find the lost gargoyle treasure. Not in a million years. It's too well hidden in the river dungeon of the City of Stones. So there, at the bottom of the scroll, is a detailed map showing the location in Bowerstone Market. Quit your panicking. I just shot a gargoyle. I ain't shooting people. Drinks trader. You know, I wonder how much that fancy wine I found sells for. It sells for 148. You know, considering how much it talked about how fancy and legendary that wine was, kinda thought it would be selling for more. Anywho, for a certain number of gargoyles we destroy, some more chests will become available.
Blimey, look who it is.
I remember you.
Just a nipper last time I saw you. Running around with that sister of yours. You remember old Arthur, don't you? Sure you do. Wouldn't hand those warrants to me when I asked you so nicely.
Yeah, you was an ass.
Now, I've got a little proposition for you. These friends of mine, fine fellas to the last, they've fallen into a touch of vexation during a routine commercial transaction. You know how it is. Certain commodity needs to be got
Yeah, I'm not taking your job. That's a bad guy job. I'm not helping bandits do the thing. Shut up. I'm opening this chest here. I'm gonna take this treasure. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, pretty necklace. It's not an example of great workmanship, but it won't fall apart in your beloved's hands or cause even mild neck gangrene. Alright. Now anyway, that gargoyle cave, I'm pretty sure the entrance is around here somewhere. It might be in the water, like right there in those ripples. Dive! Dive! Compost brown dye, that just sounds gross. The smell can linger for weeks, but the rich quality of this brown is totally worth it. Now, Gargoyle Cave, I don't rightly remember where that is, but I think I see more ripples under here. And, like, the very last treasure you get, Hobb's Strength Potion. The combat drink of short, angry champions, 100% natural state ingredients. Glug, glug. And that's a little experience for me. Now... right here. I think this is... Yeah, the Gargoyle's Trove, directly under the bridge. That's how we get there. When we come in here, we'll get some... We'll find a bunch of locked gates. They only unlock once you've destroyed enough gargoyles. And then buttons be pressed, raise the bridge. Here's one of said gates. This door is locked. I think you need like maybe 10 gargoyles to open the first one. And then that treasure chest all the way up there, I'm pretty sure it just has like some rotten beef jerky in it or something. There's like most definitely a troll treasure right there at the end of that, at the end of this path. And then there's a hidden door behind it that leads you to the real treasure. I remember that. I remember spending hours upon hours of mind-numbing searching all up and down for all those gargoyles, because I just had to know what treasure they were hiding. Anywho, we're gonna go dig up Lucian's diary, and that's gonna move on with the main story. That map did say the diary was buried between 3 stumps. Like right in the middle of 3 tree stumps. Now that glowing trail knows exactly where it is. So why would I do anything other than following that, jewelry trader? I don't want no jewelry. Of course, I could sell that pretty necklace we found. And kill a few beetles while we're here. Shoot it. Bang. 1 bullet, 1 dead beetle. All you really need. Now let's go dig up some diary, shall we? Sorry, buddy, don't get in the way. I'm running through here. Big guy come charging down the road. Will you do step in his way? You're gonna get shoulder checked, boy. Okay, oh, hello. Forest troll. Uh-oh. Bang. Boom. I'm shooting those little grubs you got poking out of you. That's a rock. Don't get rocked in the head. That would be less than ideal. Nope. No rocks for me, son. Pretty sure the sword is actually completely useless against big-ass trolls in this game. Which kinda bums me out. I like using my sword to do things, but trolls got all these little worms poking out of them. Those little weak spots. I'm gonna take some of that experience. Whee! Yeah, laugh it up, asshole! I'm shooting those little maggots that function as your weak spots. There you go. Bang, bang, bang. Magic would probably be better, but I do want me some skill experience. That's what I want. And... oh, I busted another one of his wormy worms. Now dodge that dust cloud. I've learned from Neo 3 just how damaging dust clouds can be. I don't want to get hit by one. You went and lost another of your boys. Ah, that one hurt my dog. You're gonna pay for that, troll man. Whee! Stop hitting my dog! You're getting me real angry here, buddy. Shoot you little maggots. Give me all the experience. And now, dodgy dodge. Good. Come on, poke your little worms out. I want to shoot 'ems. There's a worm. Shoot it. Shoot it dead. Kill it. Kill, kill, kill the worm. There we go. Dead troll. And now I can level up my shocky spell. So yeah, that's where it's buried. Oh, and look at you. You're automatically healing yourself. Saves me the trouble of throwing you some Healy potion, dog. Alright. Diggy diggy diary time! Yeah! Lucian's Diary. The book is filled with strange sigils and odd runic characters. You cannot read it. Well, fuck. Knew I should have paid attention at school. But no, that shit's boring! Gotta make education fun.
Work, but it will do you little good without a translation. Bring it back to the guild.
Yeah, I'm coming. That shit's right there at the base of the hill where we pop out after popping out of the guild. That's what you done did with it. That's where it be. I'm gonna level up my shocky spell now, because that shit is great to have. And now, we can charge that up to level 2. Bam! Big, powerful shocky shocks. Alright, into the chamber we go. Now, you're gonna read this journal with your non-existent eyes, Teresa, because that's exactly what you do. You may be blind, but you sure as hell can read. And I'm not even sure this thing's written in Braille. Now, come on.
Welcome back. I trust finding the diary was not too difficult. Now, bring it to me. I will translate it for you.
Do it now! Take it.
You can read that, but your eyes are, you know,
I see other worlds than this one.
and in other worlds you can see. I don't understand.
You don't need to. Yeah, shh. She's reading.
Lucian is recruiting guards from Westcliff.
Oh, come on. Westcliff's a dump, full of brawlers and thugs. The only thing there's that arena.
The Crucible. Those who win it are physically tough and mentally weak. Lucian is recruiting the winners as guards. You must enter the Crucible in Westcliff and emerge from it victorious. It is the only way into the spire, the only way to get to Garth and rescue him.
At last, some action. Meet you by the Bandit Road in Brightwood.
Well, alright.
There's a rotten hob.
This research will prove...
Yeah, you do your research. We gotta go to that Bandit Road over in Brightwood because we're heading off to Westcliff. That's where Lucian be getting all his guards from. But of course, we have to beat the arena there. And you know they ain't gonna let you in unless you're famous enough, so... We've got our mission, followed by some more fame farming. That's just what they want you to do. Who's a good dog? You are. 'Cause there ain't no such thing as a bad dog. Real quick, I'm gonna poke my head back into the tower. 'Cause it might have been cleaned up a little bit since our last visit. Mayhaps that upper floor isn't all on fire anymore. And we can just trounce around, take what ain't nailed down. You know how it be. And, yep, can't loot that, can't loot this, can't loot the clock, can't loot anything. I mean, it's not like Garth's coming back for this stuff. He doesn't need it. Oh, and yeah, everything's not on fire anymore. Here's that balcony where Garth got grabbed. And if we head up this way, there might be a treasure chest waiting for us. Treasures, treasures. Or nothing at all, just, a spiral staircase into nothingness. Kinda figured there'd be something leading up to the roof here. Well, fine. Guess we're going back down then. Fat waste of time this was. And I'm also pretty certain that stone thing blocking the jumpy downy part leading to Katana Cave is still there, so yeah. Yep, right here. This stupid ass thing. This thing doesn't disappear until later. I'm not sure if it happens after we rescue Garth from the spire, because after we do that, there's, like, the process of doing that jumps time forward a handful of years, allowing you to see the lasting effects of things you've done in the world. And there are some things we can do that are not yet available, but will be done when we're having to level up our renown and such. And, okay, now the trail doesn't know what it wants to do. There we go, now it's fixed. The trail's less dumb. And this is the way to the Bandit Road that Hammer mentioned. And here's that hob ambush again. Have some lightning in ya. That's better. Little bit of lightning, a little bit of death, destruction, widespread dabblage, an axe upside my head, and everything the world could ever want. There you go. Dead, dead, dead Hobbs. Shoot him in the face. Stupid. He hit me. I thought you wasn't gonna hit me. Turns out you do have the balls. And for that, you die. Maybe if you was smart, you wouldn't have come after me. You wouldn't have had to get killed. But no, you're a dumbass little hob. What the hell do you know? Howdy there, guards. And, okay, trail this way. Fucking hate it when the trail glitches. Heavy weapons trader? That means like hammers and axes and shit. Yeah, lots of hammers. I don't do the hammer though. I'm the cutty man. I cut things with a sword. And what are you snarling at, dog? Enemies? Are there enemies around? Hobbs? Of course there is. That's what the bullets are for. We pump them full of lead. We also shock the fuck out of them. And only one of them was actually close enough to get shocked, and now he's summoning Hobbs skeletons. Great! Exactly what I was hoping for. Bam! That was one of the skeletons Magic Boy just summoned. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Well, that's fine. Ow. Magic explosion all up inside of my taint. But I'm alive. And zappity zap zap. And I don't think I actually let that charge up to level 2. Bam! Yeah, you're a dead-ass Hobbs skeleton now. You ain't even animated by magic like that one that other dude summoned. Now, I want to go over up onto that hill with the stones that the Hobbs came from. There might be something up here. Well, I'm hearing fighting, but that's about it. Guards and bandits. Or is it Hobbs and bandits? Okay, it's bandits versus Hobbs. I kill the one that wins. It looks like the bandits won that fight. But just a second here. That's a tree in my way. Kill, 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 I'm dead. You stop being alive. How the fuck did that not hit you? There you go. Just a dead little boy. Zap. Yeah, that's right, dog. Chew his nuts off. Blammo! Electrocuted. Make them all dead. That's how we handle you bastards. Bullets too. Bullets also work. Shoot you at point blank range and shit. Whack! I really hoped you would have flew into the water, but you didn't. You didn't go flying into the water. Stabby time? Damn it, no stabbies. He got up too fast, and my dumb fuck character decided he didn't want to finish you off right there. And now it's down to you, last bandit. You went and killed that Hob for me. Good for you. Now die! And a die. Hell yeah. I like how he waited until after I pulled the sword out to die. It's just stab, pull it out, and then... Alright, where's the place? The fucking place that Hammer Girl wants me to go to? This way. She said Bandit Road. This looks like a road, but a distinct lack of bandits. Yeah, it's nothing to see. Nothing to see like you taking a big nasty dump in the woods. And there's that demon door. Is that... No, that's not the one that wanted me to... fucking... dog tricks. I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna see what he wants after all these bandits die. And now... get your ass on the ground. Come on, get over here. Who else wants to die? That one's dead. You are the dead. Zap the fuck out of him. Any second. There we go. And now it's your turn, mister. I'm gonna turn you into a skeleton. Oh, it only took that one charged up blast. All we needed. And somebody else is shooting. Hang on, we got an asshole over there. And I got plenty of bullets for him. Damn, it only took 4. These dudes are getting weaker. I'm definitely not getting better at shooting because my gun still sucks. Now, what you find, boy? Yeah! Some nice money. Alright, demon door. What do you want?
Oh, run! Quickly, get out of here! Whole place is covered in poison gas. Very bad. Deadly even.
I seem to be breathing just fine.
Okay, so there's no gas, but there could be any moment now. Yes, terrible boils. Blood pouring out of every orifice. Oh,
Sounds fun.
any moment. Look, just bugger off, will you?
Nah.
Nothing here for the likes of you. Just boring, run-of-the-mill, non-hero stuff. Honestly.
Well, I ain't leaving. I'm still here.
I'm begging you. You don't understand. I used to be important. If the other doors had... Can't you take a hint?
Nope.
Oh, all right then. But don't say I didn't warn you. The secret to unlocking me is... cheese.
Cheese.
Yes, I require cheese. Off you go then. Go. I still wouldn't bother though. I probably won't even be here when you get back.
How's that possible? You're a slab of
I'm going on
stone.
holiday for good, very far away.
Alright, so he wants cheese. Do I have any cheese? No, I don't. I have no food at all. Well, I distinctly remember this door, though. He says he wants cheese, so you bring him cheese. And he says, oh, you got me the cheese, but I still can't open for just anyone. You need to have this certain hairstyle. You need to dress like a prostitute. You need to do this and that. And when you finally do everything, he's like, fine, I'll let you through, but everything here, something like, I don't remember exactly what, but point is, he wants to make you do embarrassing shit to dissuade you from opening him because he's embarrassed about the treasure he hides. And then he just, well, you get the stuff and that's the end of it. I don't remember exactly what he has. I just remember what you have to do to open him. And now, what we have here, it's some more shmoney. Well, I've already made back everything I spent buying that map to Lucian's diary. I spy a gargoyle, and I put a bullet right in your face. 2 out of 50 gargoyles destroyed. Hell yeah. Probably not gonna be finding every single one of them in this playthrough, though. And I'm hearing bandits. Yep, there they are. More bandits just prowling the road. And I think we're up above that demon door. Let's just stab you in the spine. Don't you dare smack me with that rusty-ass sword of yours. Bad little boy. I can now afford some toughness. So let's do that. Let's get a little tougher. Maximum health goes up by a lot. Which, again, no dying, so no real problem. Silver key. And down we go. Now, Hammer, where was you? You was this way. Yes, this is where she was. And then we'll go on and finish out this main quest in the next episode. But all out of time for this one, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. God. Bye!